If you're over 60, every meal you eat does one of two things. It either fuels your memory or secretly steals it. Doctors around the world are warning that 7 everyday foods may quietly damage the brain cells that store your most precious memories. And the scary part? Most people eat at least 3 of them every day. Stay with me, because number 6 is something millions think is healthy, but new studies show it could age your brain twice as fast.
Welcome to Silver Health and Wealth, the channel created for people 50 and above who want a healthy body, safe money, and a strong life. In this episode, you'll discover the foods that doctors now link to brain fog, poor focus, and even early memory loss, plus the easy swaps that protect your brain. Everything you'll hear today is science-based, explained in plain English, and designed so you can take action today. Quick note, this video is for educational purposes only. Always talk to your doctor about your own diet or medication.
Food number 1, processed meats. Let's start with the classic breakfast favorite: bacon, ham, sausages, and hot dogs. They're tasty, convenient, and loaded with chemicals called nitrates and nitrites. Inside your body, those preservatives can form nitrosamines, compounds scientists now link to nerve cell damage. A Harvard study in 2021 found that older adults who regularly ate processed meats showed higher levels of neuroinflammation, essentially silent swelling inside the brain that disrupts memory signals. Think of your brain like a network of wires. Inflammation adds static to every connection. You can still remember, but the signal is fuzzy. Here's the good news. You don't need to give up protein. Just change the source. Swap the bacon for fresh chicken or turkey, or better yet, go for fish twice a week. Salmon, sardines, and trout are rich in omega-3 fats that feed brain cells and lower inflammation. The Neurology Journal reported that people over 60 who ate fish twice weekly had larger hippocampus volumes, the part of the brain responsible for memory storage. So keep the bacon for a birthday brunch, not for every morning. Your brain will thank you for it. Coming up next, a food that millions drink every day without realizing it can shrink their brain volume by up to 4%. It's sweet, refreshing, and everywhere.
Number 2, sugary drinks. That includes soda, sweet tea, energy drinks, and even some fruit juices. They feel innocent, but 1 can of soda can contain 10 teaspoons of sugar. When you drink that, your blood sugar skyrockets. Your brain soaks in a flood of glucose, and tiny blood vessels that feed memory cells start to wear out. In a study published in the Alzheimer's and Dementia Journal, researchers found that people who drank sugary beverages daily had smaller brain volumes and scored worse on memory tests than those who did not. Doctors explain it like this: high sugar leads to insulin resistance, and insulin resistance blocks glucose from feeding your brain. Imagine a city with a power outage. The lights dim, communication fails. That's what too much sugar does inside your head. But there's a fix. Start small. Replace 1 sweet drink per day with water, sparkling water, or herbal tea. Add a slice of lemon or mint for flavor. If you crave juice, blend whole fruit so you keep the fiber. It slows sugar absorption and protects your memory. Over a year, that 1 simple swap can cut nearly 30 pounds of sugar from your diet. And your brain? It will feel the difference in just weeks. Clearer thinking, steadier energy, better focus. Up next, food number 3. Most people think it's harmless, but it acts like liquid sugar once it's inside your body. If you start your day with this, you're setting your memory up for a crash by lunchtime.
Food number 3 is sneaky because it looks harmless. White bread, white rice, plain pasta, all the soft, comforting foods we've loved for years. But to your brain, these refined carbohydrates act almost the same as pure sugar. Within minutes of eating them, blood glucose spikes. Then it crashes.
Your brain runs on glucose, so those ups and downs create mental fog, irritability, and fatigue. In a large Australian study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, older adults who ate more refined carbs scored significantly lower on memory and attention tests. Doctors say that constant sugar roller coaster may damage the hippocampus, your memory control center. So if your morning starts with white toast and jam, you're basically giving your brain a short-term high followed by a long crash. Here's how to fix it. Switch to whole grain bread with seeds and pair it with a bit of protein. Brown rice, quinoa, oats, all release energy slowly and feed your neurons steadily. And the bonus? They contain vitamin B6 and magnesium, which help produce the chemicals that keep you focused and calm. Give your taste buds 2 weeks. That's how long it takes to love the richer flavor of whole grains. Small change, big difference.
Let's pause for a second. We've seen 3 memory-stealing culprits so far: processed meats, sugary drinks, and refined carbs. Different foods, same result. They create inflammation and blood sugar spikes that wear down your brain's wiring. The solution isn't giving up everything you love, it's choosing smarter versions. Which of these 3 do you eat most often? Tell us in the comments. You might help someone else make a better choice.
Now for number 4, the food that fooled an entire generation: margarine and trans fats. For decades, we were told butter was bad and margarine was healthy. Turns out the opposite was true. Trans fats are industrial fats that keep food shelf stable but make your cells stiff. And when your brain cells get stiff, signals slow down. The Neurology Journal found that people with the highest trans fat levels had up to 75% higher risk of developing dementia. These fats hide in margarine, packaged cookies, and frozen pastries. Check labels for partially hydrogenated oil. That's the code word for trans fat. So what to do instead? Use olive oil for cooking, spread avocado on toast, or choose nuts for snacks. Healthy fats make your brain cells flexible, speed up communication, and help you remember names and faces more easily. The change might sound tiny, but on a microscopic level, it's huge. You're literally rebuilding your brain's wiring with better materials.
And food number 5, technically a drink again: alcohol. A glass of wine with dinner isn't the enemy, but over time, even moderate drinking can take a toll. Studies in the Lancet Public Health show that regular heavy drinking shrinks the hippocampus, the area that stores new memories. Here's why it matters more after 60. Your liver processes alcohol slower, so the same drink hits harder. Brain tissue also contains less water, so toxins linger longer. Picture the brain as a sponge soaking in chemicals that don't leave as fast as they used to. Over years, that slow soak causes damage. Doctors now recommend no more than 1 small drink a few times per week, and always with food and water. Or try alcohol-free options like sparkling grape juice or mocktails. You'll still enjoy the ritual without the risk. Remember, protecting your memory is worth far more than another round.
Number 6 might surprise you because it hides inside so many diet foods that claim to help you stay healthy. I'm talking about artificial sweeteners, especially aspartame and sucralose. For years, they were marketed as safe sugar substitutes, but new research is giving doctors second thoughts. A 2017 paper in Nutritional Neuroscience found that high aspartame intake may affect neurotransmitters, the messengers your brain uses for learning and memory. That doesn't mean a single packet will hurt you. It means that daily, long-term exposure could make subtle changes that build up over time. Here's how it happens. When aspartame breaks down, it forms small chemicals that can cross into the brain. In sensitive people, this may trigger headaches, brain fog, or mood swings. Doctors don't all agree, but most now say, be cautious, especially after 60. So what can you do instead? Try stevia or monk fruit. They come from plants and don't spike blood sugar. Even better, train your palate to enjoy less sweetness overall. Start by cutting your sweetener in half for a week, then half again. Within a month, coffee and tea will taste fine without any packets. You'll save your memory, and your taste buds will finally get their natural balance back. Coming up next, number 7. It's not just one food, but an entire category that experts now call the silent killer of memory. Most people eat it every single day.
Finally, food number 7, ultra-processed snacks. Chips, packaged cakes, instant noodles, microwave meals, they're convenient, cheap, and everywhere. But here's the truth, they're designed for addiction, not nutrition. In 2022, a study in JAMA Neurology tracked more than 10,000 people for 10 years. Those who ate the most ultra-processed foods showed 25% faster cognitive decline than those who ate the least. Why? These products combine refined flour, sugar, salt, and industrial oils that create inflammation and oxidative stress, 2 enemies of brain health. When brain cells face constant inflammation, they can't repair properly. Think of it as trying to do a crossword while someone keeps shaking the table. Doctors recommend sticking to foods your grandmother would recognize: whole grains, nuts, fruit, yogurt, eggs, vegetables. Need crunch? Make popcorn in olive oil. Need sweetness? A handful of berries beats any packaged dessert. Every time you swap an ultra-processed snack for a real one, you lower inflammation within hours, not weeks. So, next time you reach for that shiny bag of chips, remember, the flavor lasts 10 seconds, the damage can last years.
Let's recap the 7 foods doctors warn may quietly steal your memory. Processed meats, sugary drinks, refined carbs like white bread and pasta, margarine and trans fats, too much alcohol, artificial sweeteners, ultra-processed snacks. Different foods, one common thread. They create inflammation, sugar spikes, and toxic stress that age the brain faster. But here's the hope. The brain is remarkably resilient. When you cut these foods out and nourish it with whole, natural meals, new neural connections can form in as little as 3 weeks. Replace bacon with salmon. Swap soda for sparkling water. Trade white bread for whole grains. Skip the fake sweets for real fruit. Simple daily choices, repeated over time, protect your memory, your independence, and the moments you share with the people you love. If this video helped you, hit subscribe, because next week on Silver Health and Wealth, we reveal 3 exercises seniors should avoid and what to do instead. You don't want to miss it. I'm Dr. Michael Reed, and this is Silver Health and Wealth, where we keep your body healthy, your money safe, and your life strong.
Thank you for watching Silver Health and Wealth. Until next time, take care of your body and your mind.